An empty living room magnifies the stress of buying an area rug. It is the visual anchor of the space and a major financial commitment. When you start shopping, you immediately run into a modern consumer dilemma. You have to choose between cheap, disposable synthetic rugs and expensive natural fiber investments. Synthetics are incredibly tempting. They offer an ultra-low upfront cost and stress-free washability. You can throw them in a washing machine and forget about them. The hidden cost of those synthetics becomes obvious after a year of foot traffic. The plastic fibers degrade rapidly, matting down into an artificial texture that actively detracts from the feel of your room. Natural fibers like wool and jute offer the opposite experience. They provide a timeless, organic aesthetic and heavy-duty durability. But they also trigger immediate buyer hesitation over the high price tag and the strict maintenance rules. This side-by-side comparison shows the core choice. Does the long lifespan of natural fibers justify the higher price and care constraints? To test this trade-off, we examine Sydney Rugs Online's Amara collection. It offers premium quality ranging from $300 to $1,600. These rugs are hand-loomed in India using a very strict material profile, 70% wool and 30% jute. Visually, they lean heavily into Scandinavian minimalism. The collection is exclusively available in understated solid tones like grays and naturals. Physically, they carry a substantial 20mm pile height. We are going to evaluate this rug based on its structural reality. We need to see how it performs under different real-world household stresses, far away from the marketing copy. To determine if the Amara is worth the investment, we will map its physical dimensions against your daily habits to see where it thrives or fails. This material flowchart breaks down the defining engineering feature of the Amara rug, the exact ratio of 70. Ultimately, this 70-30 blend explicitly trades zero-maintenance washability for a sophisticated, long-lasting tactile experience that synthetic materials simply cannot replicate. The physical dimensions of the rug dictate its use case just as heavily as the materials. The Amara features a 20mm pile thickness. The primary benefit of a 20mm pile is the deep, substantial cushioning. It feels incredibly luxurious when lounging on the floor or walking barefoot. The practical limitation is that a 20mm depth acts as a physical trap. It holds on to crumbs, traps outside debris, and captures pet hair, making it difficult to sweep clean. Placing this rug under a messy, daily-use dining room table generates massive maintenance friction. Every dropped piece of food becomes a chore to extract from the thick fibers. It belongs in spaces where the primary physical activity is walking or sitting. It does not belong in spaces designated for eating, crafting, or muddy entryway traffic. Pile height dictates room placement. The 20mm thickness proves the Amara is designed as a living space anchor, not a high-mess utility mat. The Amara collection utilizes a very rigid color palette, intentionally limited exclusively to understated grays and natural earth tones. This specific Scandinavian minimalist approach allows the rug to blend seamlessly into your existing decor, providing a calm, grounded feel to the room. The drawback is that these solid, muted colors cannot serve as vibrant focal points, and they lack the complex, busy patterns that easily mask localized heavy stains. Sydney Rugs Online offers this collection in dedicated runner sizes alongside their standard area formats. Utilizing those runners allows you to pull a continuous, cohesive design language straight from high-traffic hallways directly into your main living spaces. The design philosophy here prioritizes subtle, foundational cohesion across multiple rooms. It requires a buyer committed to an understated aesthetic rather than someone looking for a loud statement piece. So the final purchasing decision comes down to weighing an investment of up to $1,650 against your daily household reality. Take a look at this decision quadrant chart. It plots the desire for beautiful aesthetics on the vertical axis against the reality of daily household chaos on the horizontal axis. The Amara collection sits squarely in the top left quadrant. It provides high comfort and aesthetics, requiring a low to moderate mess environment. If your home has toddlers dropping food, pets, or an absolute need for washability, you fall into the convenience prioritizer profile on the right. If your household falls into that high chaos quadrant, the Amara is the wrong investment. Default to lower cost, machine washable synthetic options to save yourself the stress. The ideal buyers for this collection fall into two camps: the aesthetic optimizer, who values authentic textures, and the durability seeker, who wants a rug that won't look heavily matted after a single year. For those specific buyers, the Amara offers the perfect intersection of barefoot comfort and structural longevity, specifically tailored for living rooms, bedrooms, and home offices. The Amara collection demands a higher upfront financial and maintenance commitment, but it rewards that exact commitment by providing a sophisticated, timeless foundation that elevates your everyday living space.